What is going on, everybody? Hope your week is going well. Hope you had a damn good weekend. Catch the fights, 305. How about Dan Hooker, huh? Dude is a dog, man. Those tats he's got, dude. I became a big fan. Big fan Saturday night. But how about that Izzy and Dricus Duplessis fight, though? Man, Izzy looked so good coming into the fight, and he was. I would say it was probably 2-1 Dricus going into the fourth, and then Dricus submits it. Man, that was crazy. But I was really impressed with Kai France for sure. That guy's got crazy power for a flyweight. I mean, he sat Usyk down, and the fact that Usyk is so technical with all of his boxing and stuff like that, man, Kai France looks so good. But man, talk about Dan Hooker though. I don't know what stuck with me so much, but the guy just looked like a complete dog out there, banging, just bleeding, smiling. He looked fantastic. I hope that he keeps winning. I think he was ranked 10th or 11th going into that, and Gamrot was 5th. Hopefully he moves up in the top 5. It's probably going to be a 6 or a 7. But there's some, is it 155? Is that where he's fighting at? Lightweight. There are some, that division is loaded, boy. Loaded. But I loved it. That was the most exciting fight of the night for me. I didn't even see who got fight of the night. I hope it was him. I haven't even watched the press conference yet. But damn good card. Damn good card all around. How about the judge though for the Rosenstruck and Tuivasa fight? One of the craziest things I've ever seen as far as UFC goes, judging wise. A 30-27 in favor of Tuivasa watching that fight was. He deserved what he got. He deserved to get kicked off the judges panel right there. There's no way you would watch that fight and think that Tuivasa won every single round. Any round, let alone all of them. It was just crazy. It was crazy. Anyway, card was fantastic. I am so looking forward to the Sphere. No chat. I think it's September the 14th. O'Malley versus Merab. Oh my goodness gracious. I would love to go to that fight, but I don't think my time is going to permit me to do that. But man, that would be a hell of a fight to go to for sure. And there's talks about the Pereira and Dricus Duplessis now. I don't think Alex should go down to 185. I know he's been there before, but he looks so good at light heavyweight. I think Dricus belongs in light heavyweight as it is. He is so big, so thick for a middleweight at 185. That guy looked like he was 210, 215 the other night. He wasn't even drawn. To me, he wasn't that drawn out even when the weigh-in was going on. He looked good. Izzy can still bang, man. Duplessis though is so unorthodox in all of his movements. Does crazy overhand rights, putting his head down and just swinging for the fences. Man's got crazy power too. He's got pretty good wrestling and takedown as well. I don't know how that's gonna. If he goes up to 205 to fight Pereira, man, it's gonna be a hell of a fight. I like Pereira a lot. I hope he catches him, but I'd like to see Pereira fight a wrestler like Ankalaev. I thought that they were going to do that, but I don't guess that's in the works right now. But I don't think you really want to risk Pereira even getting close to a loss because he is the darling right now. He's saved like three events. I think was 300, 303, and 305 or something like that, or maybe like a 297. Anyway, he's come in and like bailed him out so many times. So I think he deserves to do whatever the hell he wants and pick whatever fight he wants. But he just seems like such a good, like a good ass dude, and he just wants to fight. And I respect that so much. He's a damn killer though, absolute killer. The Yuri Prohaska fight, he looked like he took his soul from his body. But to be honest with you, it looked like that during the weigh-in. Yuri looked like he had seen just some sort of a damn ghost of Pajeda or something like that. Like he was in his head. He lost that fight before Yuri even got in the damn cage. Anyway, we can talk a little bit more about it. So I went to Walmart. They still are stocking these things, man. Still are stocking them. There was another one there. I just got this one. We're not going to open it. You know how I feel about opening the ETBs, but I found these as well. I figured we could open them. Just open a couple packs. Talk a little UFC. Maybe talk a little market talk. Mostly UFC talk because that's kind of what's hot right now. But let me see if I can check that up just a little bit. There you go. I'll fix it. But for sure, man, if you see these ETBs in Walmart, I know they're like $55, $59 after tax. It's expensive. $60 for an ETB. I know probably one of the best sets, if not the best Scarlet and Violet set so far. And you've heard me talk about it before, but if you find those ETBs, buy them, throw them in a storage container. Why is this so hard to open? My Lord. Well then. Sorry about that. All right, let's try that one more time. So, holy God, these things are like they cinched them in there with the concrete. My God. I'll knock this thing down again if I'm not careful. I gotta get a new stand. This thing is not it. Anyway, if you see those, any 151 really, if you get it, I mean, I think the Charizard's still like $123, still something like that. So here's that code. Excuse me. The Zard's $123. I think the Blastoise is maybe like 50 now. Between 40 and 50, and I think the Venusaur is the same way. But if you want to open some, definitely now is the time before it gets any more expensive. I myself have ordered a whole seal case of Japanese 151. And I'm going to be keeping that thing sealed, especially for the price that I got it at. It was crazy cheap, all things considered. But I know, the reprints are supposed to be reprints that everybody keeps telling us about for the English. I don't know when it's coming, but I don't really anticipate it being massive because there's so many good sets supposed to be, I say good, quote unquote good, that they're telling us that are supposed to be good. The Rocket set, which is probably going to be fantastic. I think they revealed the other day. It may have been yesterday, actually, whenever I was looking, that the trainers Pokemon, like, I think the one that was displayed was in Reshiram, and it's just like a special art rare, and man, it looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. So there are going to be some banger sets coming up, the Rocket set, the Eevee set, whatever else is coming up. I think Scarlet and Violet's going to shape up to be one of the best eras of Pokemon ever. And I know I've completely changed my viewpoint of it. Whenever we first started opening videos in it's not been maybe a month or something like that, however long I've been making videos. I was completely against it, man. I don't know what it was. I still don't like the silver borders on the regular Pokemon. I don't have any to show you, but the regular Pokemon. But on the character rares and stuff like that, I am way better, way better at seeing it on the character rare than the yellow borders on the character rare or the silver borders on the regular cards. I did not like the yellow border on the old character rares, like the trainer galleries or the I think Cosmic Eclipse was the start of it. But it's growing on me. It's growing on me for sure. If you find some 151 out in the wild, man, I would say pick it up for sure. It's not gonna get any cheaper. It might drop a little bit when the reprint comes, if the reprint comes. Blah 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 blah. I've said reprint like 70,000 times, I feel like. And I'm sure there will be something, but where I was leading to earlier about the sets coming out, there are a ton of good sets that are going to be printed in the near future. And so I don't know what size of reprint that's gonna come for 151 in English. So if you're looking to invest, I would definitely say just pick them up. Pick it up now. I know it's not cheap, and you would have to, if you're gonna, I wouldn't open it because you have to pull the top 3 cards to, you know, make your money back. But if you're just trying to rip some, by all means, get it, rip it, enjoy it, enjoy the set. But looking 5 years, 10 years in the future, I think it'll do better than what Evolving Skies is doing, just because it's the original 151. People love the OG 151. Good Lord. And as you can see, 8 packs, 1 Zapdos EX, and 3 Hollow Energies. It only takes 1 pack, I get it. But if you're trying to maximize your money, go invest it. Find a cheaper set, I guess. I think Paradox, Temporal, Scarlet and Violet. I think Obsidian Flames is one of the most undervalued sets right now, as it stands. The Charizard, I've been picking up the special illustration Charizard arts for like $35 to $40. I feel like that card is so undervalued, and I think the set would be so undervalued too. I don't know what the print run was like on it, but everybody loves Charizard. You can't go wrong with Charizard. Can we get a motherfucking pull? Man. But for sure, pick them up. If you want to rip them, by all means, rip them. Enjoy the hobby. As far as investing goes, though, I don't think you can go wrong at all. Get them, throw them in a tote. That's what I got right over here. Tons of. I think that's going to be my 5th 151 ETB. Can we get something out of this last pack? Like, you know what? Let's slow roll it. How about it? Let's pull the energy. I'll even zoom the camera in for you. These things are so small. Definitely pick them up. I'm thinking anything with these special illustration rares in them are going to be, man, we just got completely shit on. I mean shit on. That's what I'm saying. If you want to open. I'm opening for the video, obviously, and talking about this and that. But if you love opening, open them. But man, it's gonna be worth, if you're looking to invest in this set, with this 151 set. Temporal, same way. Is it Paradox? What is the special illustration rare Paradox? I don't remember. Anyway, pick up a couple of booster boxes of the first few sets and just throw them in the box. You don't want to open them, throw it in the box. the return rate on any booster box that's ever been printed by Pokemon, you're never gonna lose money. It's 100% profit years down the road. Period. If you can buy and hold it, to my knowledge, there's never been a booster box that has dropped in value. You may pick it up for 120 and it drops to 97. But if you continue to hold for 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, you're never gonna lose money. That's just me. That's how I collect. I love to make money off of it. Not just make money, but invest in it wisely while still enjoying it. But yeah, tell me what you guys thought about the UFC 305. Uh, it was a good card for sure. Good fights. Dan Hooker, man, he blew me away. And it wasn't even anything special, man. There was just something about him. He looked different. He came back. I think he broke his arm the fight before that. But he looked so damn good against Gamrot. The wrestling defense, the takedown defense, and Gamrot is a monster wrestler. And I think takedown artist as well. I'm not very versed in him. I don't think I've ever watched a live fight of Gamrot. But Hooker's transition for the past 2, 3, 4, 5 years, it's been crazy. And if you guys haven't seen the Hooker and Dustin Poirier fight from back in the day, I became a fan then. But Saturday, I became an even bigger fan of Dan Hooker, for sure. Anyway, tell me, guys, what you think. Do you got suggestions of something you want to see opened? Feel free to drop them. I'm not going to guarantee I'll get it just because I usually pick stuff up at Walmart whenever I'm there to open. And yeah, just check out the Instagram. Hit me up on there. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. Favorite Pokemon. Favorite UFC event coming up. Talk about all things. Also, give me your market advice too. What are you looking for? What are you investing in? I'm always listening to market news for sure. Anyway, man, make it a hell of a day, no matter when you're watching it. And I appreciate you guys.